is to, and it's regrettable, stereotyping, to use the comment of one member of the NDC to which the party itself have officially, through the General Secretary, Johnson Asedi Nketia, dissociated himself to condemn the NDC as if we are plotting to overthrow the government. Let me give the President a firm assurance that we will support him to deepen our democratic values and ethos, to deepen our democratic institutions, and to endure our democracy. But he must be open to accept some criticisms of it. What we have said about this document, Araba, you have heard them make, you heard the President make reference to 2015 agreement,
yes,
signed by 1998.
Right.
Just take it easy, and then I engage you as a media so that you can thoroughly pursue this matter. At least today, Araba, sitting here as a journalist, you have a document you can refer to signed in 2015 by Hannah Tete. Can you give me a document signed by the foreign minister under Nana Addo Dankwa, or a document signed by Nana Addo Dankwa as the President of the Republic, or a document signed by the Minister for Defense, that I can say this is a document that tomorrow, 10, 20 years, Ghanaian children can refer to it and say this was signed by Minister Nitiwol.
Is that
or
not
Minister
the document
Ambroselli.
that came before
If you
Parliament?
have it signed, give me a copy.
I don't have.
I don't have a signed copy, and that leads to the position of the minority. And I like to state it: we objected to our governance processes in Ghana. Nana Addo Dankwa, he knows I have enormous respect for him. He's been foreign minister, he's president of the republic. He's a trained legal practitioner, and he knows the law. I respect his knowledge of the law. But on this one, he got it wrong, and he has to be advised properly, and we will help him with the advice.
How did he get it wrong?
Article 75 states that, and if you want to quote verbatim, the treaty that the president or on his behalf shall enter into a treaty, convention, or agreement. Then 75(2) says that the treaty, convention, and agreement signed shall be laid before Parliament, and Parliament is given two opportunities. One, by a resolution, which is a B, and two, by an act of Parliament. So, Araba, if you laid this instrument, you could have come in the form of a bill, which will give Parliament the opportunity to add or subtract. But if you come under a resolution, we have no addition or subtraction to it, and therefore we raise the constitutionality of the governance process, because the document before us is not signed. And I'm challenging the president, challenging his minister for defense, his minister for interior, his minister for national security. This international law, parties to this international agreement are the government of the United States, represented by who? You know who represents the U.S. in this agreement? Tell me. And then the government of Ghana, represented by who? I heard a minister for interior argue that
the document came before the House.
Good. And a document must come signed. This one, you are seeing Hannah Tete's signature. And
so you're telling me that the document that came before the House did not have any signature?
And the Constitution in the Article 75 says the document executed. Read the Gotimo Bay ruling of the Supreme Court, that the executive, having executed the agreement, shall lay same before Parliament. So we are saying that lay before us a signed document. Now, if you hear a minister argue that cabinet referred it, cabinet is 21 members. Who do we hold responsible? Are you saying that the U.S. cabinet also represented the government of the United States? That's laughable. I mean, an agreement of this nature must be executed. Show me, you are a journalist, high standing. Joy FM will respect you. The document you are playing excerpts. Where is the executed document? And as a student of law, ratification is where you exercise an act without authority and take steps to ratify it. So it means that under the Constitution, Article 75 gives Parliament the power to ratify. So we are simply saying that if they had come with in the form of a bill, which they have done to a very recent international agreement they signed with the OEC, you can check the standard for automation of taxation. Similar, it came to us as a bill, not as a memorandum. And Araba